Hey, come on, it's time.
All right.
Let's talk about
Burton.
the time I saw you
Yeah, Burton, that's my name. Yeah.
Where you want to be by your band?
Yeah, so Lost at Ease. The story with that is
What was it?
Lost at Ease.
Lost Eddies.
Yeah, so we're Lost at Ease.
How do you spell that?
So that's like being lost. So you're lost, L-O-S-T, at. And so just think of that adage, you're lost at sea, but it's kind of reversed. It's kind of a play on that, so you're lost at ease.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So you're kind of lazy. So it's like lost at
ease.
Lost at ease, yeah.
There you go. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's the name. So I grew up playing music. Like my uncle was a really good musician. Like he studied guitar in college, and he was kind of around in the '80s in Seattle a bunch. And was in some bands.
Okay.
And so he kind of got me going as a kid playing guitar.
All right.
And that's why then I did upright bass.
Upright bass. Now that's you don't hear too often.
Yeah, you don't hear upright bass too much. So yeah, he really liked like old Hank Williams stuff. So I used to play upright bass behind him, and then my brother played guitar.
Oh, okay.
You got a clipping from the newspaper when we were kids. Yeah, little kids playing music with. Not that level, you know.
Kind of, I would say someone your age playing stand-up bass is still almost considered young. You know, I always just picture some old dude.
Old guy.
Yeah, just some
Yeah.
jazz bass player.
I actually did. I took a couple of years. I studied with a dude from the symphony for a while.
Did you? Really?
Yeah, not. It sounds more glamorous than it is, but I took some more formal lessons with upright bass.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty good. Kind of a waste of time. I don't really play bass anymore.
Yeah. Now, what do you do now? Just guitar or?
Yeah, mainly guitar. You know, I can clunk some chords out on piano. Nothing great.
Yeah.
You know.
Here, there too.
Yeah. So you're like that, and then so kind of like that. I recently got into like I don't know, producing, like trying to, do some music, and so just computer stuff too.
All right. And then with AI, what's your thought and view on stuff like that? Are you worried that you're gonna?
I don't know.
Get taken out of a job or whatever?
It's kind of I work as an RN. This is my side hustle.
Just
you know what I mean? But hopefully it gets, ideally, right? Everybody wants to do more than just doing that. But so like my friend, his name's Mike McPherson, but he does writing, and he was like, dude, you should do because I've always kind of been into vocal stuff, right? And so that was like when I first got into like recording stuff. I was like, I want to make my voice sound cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I did basics of like throat compression on and just different stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I could do voice acting. I don't know how I got it in my head. And so I did some demos and I sent them out. And then.
Did you get anything?
No, I didn't. It's pretty competitive.
So you have a start.
I didn't really try.
You have a fantastic product.
Demos.
A niche in the market. And now
just sent
you need
really
an explainer video.
Like I did not put much. But then my friend Mike, he's a pretty good writer. Very good writer, and he was like, "You should do some audiobooks for me. I'll do the narration."
Mm-hmm.
And so I started that. I did like half of one project to work on, but that's something I'm just like, "Fuck, this is such a waste of time to be investing like my skills and energy into this when this will definitely be automated." I feel like that's gonna be the first thing that could. I don't know. My wife, she's super creative and super talented and does graphic design and. She's a great singer too, but she's like, I don't like AI, and I kind of feel like she's coming around a little bit because it's like being a Luddite, It's like, is that really? I mean, AI is not going away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the people who are gonna do good are the people that like kind of just jump on board and just like embrace it and try to figure it out.
Because I look at it too as like with like recording music. People probably thought putting it on a computer and being able to edit it up like that, or use auto-tune, that's just blasphemy. You shouldn't even do that.
Yeah, it's just.
But then all of a sudden, look at it. Everything's now computer. Everything's auto-tune. You can't find anything not.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
yeah, I agree.
You want to make a living? You're gonna have to figure this out.
I agree, man. An anecdote, I grew up with my grandpa. He was a commercial artist in like the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
I think like Mad Men. honestly, it was kind of like, you ever see the show?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I really think that was kind of his.
Based on him?
Yeah, not based on him, but that was his whole. That's what he did, right?
Yeah.
And he got into sales like in the '90s, and he got out of the art, and I really think it was because of computers.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I've gleaned. It's just like computers were coming in, and he's like, "I'm not doing this."
Yeah.
You know, and he just kind of jumped ship.
Yeah.
So at the same kind of situation there with the AI, I feel like. But you use Photoshop. Like my wife's got Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
They've got AI features built into Photoshop, and all those. I feel like as an artist, like you're expected to do so much stuff too. You know, like if you look back, Michael Jackson wasn't doing his own videos. He wasn't like recording his own stuff, and like people now need to record their own videos. They need to do their own audio. You know what I mean? It's just like everything.
Everything.
So you kind of need them.
Yeah. Those
tools, as they become available, it just allows more like a one person kind of show.
Yeah. Where do you come up with your music inspiration?
I spent a lot of time by myself, just messing around with guitar, and I don't know. I spent a lot of time just messing around with guitar.
Okay. You record your stuff? I mean, no.
Yeah, right away. Yeah, I'll record it right away, and I'll be like, I just have like hundreds of voice memos, hundreds of videos of me playing. Because like I'll get a phrase that I like, and then I'll record it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'll be like, this is good. This is good. This is good.
Work on something there.
And then I went back after doing an old computer, and I was pretty late to the game. I probably didn't start writing songs until I was like 17 or 18.
Okay.
But I found old like voice recordings of me, and I'm walking around like Riverside Park because I lived over there, and I'd be like, this is a cool bass line. Boop, boop, boop. And then I'm just like started to do the bass line into the phone. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I do a ton of recording things like that. I'm trying to think of other ways I do. I do a lot of just singing too, and like I don't know. I guess I kind of have like a little bit of both. I was kind of a bookworm growing up. I wasn't a bona fide bookworm, but I was kind of a bookworm as a kid. And then when I was in high school, I thought I was too cool for books or whatever. I don't know where I got that idea. Probably one of my teachers who worked us too hard. Anyways, so more recently, like, I guess I had to do night shift as an RN when I first got a job. And I got super into, like, reading at night when I was trying to stay up, like, on my days off. And I just got super into memoirs. And I got super into, like, how to write a memoir. I read a lot of memoirs and a lot of how-to books on memoirs.
Okay.
So I kind of had, and then I was starting to write more. You know what I mean? So I have I like literary stuff too. I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That was a long-winded answer.
No. Hey.
Yeah.
But how then do you determine what's going to be like for? Did you have your band, but do you still like do your solo stuff too, or? Yeah. It's loose. It's a loose band. I started jamming with this dude, good bass player, but he moved away. So it's kind of, and then I had a drummer for a little bit. It's a little bit turned into a one-man operation at this point. I'm still going with Lost at Ease, It's kind of dissolved a little bit. All right.
That's okay.
Have you done your own like solo stuff though, and just that?
Yeah, and I'm throwing it under Lost like the last.
Okay.
Actually, the last song. Actually, I could show you the single that we did.
Yeah. I
wrote it with the. I'll play the recording for you. Then I can do. Yeah. So this is. I want to show you some.
Where do you go through the like Apple or Spotify?
All of them. They're on
all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm fancy. I'm so fucking fancy.
I'm only YouTube and Facebook, TikTok, and
everybody who does music be like, this guy's an asshole saying he's fancy. So this is the song. I don't know if it's gonna play.
I saw you there in Jimmy's truck. Oh, what the
fuck? So this is how it started off before I threw in all the auto tunes on it. Now, I actually started off with Isaac, the bass player. Mm-hmm. He just had this sweet bass riff, and then so we just kind of went from that based on the bass riff.
Okay.
School is out, and and I just said hi, and now it's bye. 'Cause you're leaving town, and you won't be back. Ta-ta for now. I fell in love when I saw you there. I fell in love but you didn't seem to care. I gave my heart for it too bad. All the hurt and its despair. I saw you there, and Jimmy struck. Oh, what the fuck?
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's different. I took a lot more. I've just been learning how to do like producing stuff.
Okay.
So I'm just like, do you like that? Do you like A.G. Cook? Do you know that A.G. Cook? No, might not. He does. You know Charlie XCX?
Yeah. I've heard the name. I don't know.
So she does like Brad Summer stuff, and she does Apple. She works with this producer a lot, A.G. Cook.
Okay, I think I want to say I heard the name.
You might have heard his name. He just does some fucking far out shit, like with like synth. I just like love it.
Yeah.
So I got into some like I was like, what can I do with this? So I was just like messing with synthesizers. So that's what you kind of heard it on there.
Okay.
Messing with that.
Now that was going to be a question. Like, what would be? Because that sounds awesome. Just
Thanks,
acoustic.
man.
So what makes you go? Is it just your artistic creation wanting to create something?
I don't
A
know.
little more add to it, or
That's
you
nice.
You hear that?
I just feel like the song doesn't really. I just feel like I was never.
Because I could just hear you just going around and doing that, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about that part that I kind of tacked on. Like, and I, honestly, like I didn't really do justice to the song without me and Isaac. Like, it was a sweet riff.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he came up with that, and I wasn't playing this. I'm playing with a Stratocaster, and it was just like such a cool sound.
Yeah.
And then I was like, so we kind of wrote that together, and then I was like, well, I got to finish this song, so I threw on the chorus, and it was okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's not bad, right?
Great outfit, so yeah.
Thanks, man.
But I mean, how would you? I'm sorry. How would you determine?
Yeah, I know.
What I want to add like synths to it though. But with your band, are you looking for? I would say maybe a particular sound, and then it's just you're just not acoustic with your band.
Yeah, I think so. This is kind of what I said. I grew up playing music with my uncle, and I did like a lot of like old country blues, like I'm doing Rusty on that.
Yeah.
But, like guitar stuff. But I always kind of wanted to do something else. You know what I mean? Like I liked hip hop. I liked T-Pain.
Exactly.
I thought that stuff was cool. So it's just like.
So you're just
trying to do new stuff.
Inspirations from everything, and then just put it all in.
Yeah, and then throw it in there just to see what can happen, because it's a little bit like, well, let's figure it out. Let's see what this does. What do I have access to?
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like, for me, it's just like, it just sounds done.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
you hear something.
Yeah, you just kind of just like, well, I'm done with this. And I think it's maybe a little bit of, for me, it's a little bit of boredom.
Yeah,
too.
That's what I think I get.
You like that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, this is done now.
This is enough, and I don't think.
I think it's kind of like
I'm messing up, because then that's where you go. Geez,
I'm not gonna make it any better
I'm messing up
than it's gonna be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one I did the song with my brother that I'm super looking forward to. Well, we can keep going on this song.
Okay.
I got the song I'm doing with my brother. I'm super excited. We're releasing in about 6 weeks.
Okay. You're in 6 weeks?
Yeah, you want to show it to him?
This is your time, so let it shine.
Oh, this is I like this. So this is this is my brother. He's on vocals. I did all the other stuff. No, just basically that's what it is.
Why did you do it? Why did we do we did it. I don't know why we did it, no. I thought I saw you. I thought I saw it through my mind.
It's hard to hear it in this.
I don't know why we did it.
Yeah, thanks, man. So yeah, that one's coming out in about, I don't know, 6 weeks or so.
Cool.
You can hear the vocals are a little bit too loud on that. Maybe but anyway, still mixing it around.
I hear you. That's what I'm saying. It's always I feel it's like a painting, you know. You always
Messing with it.
keep messing it, and if you want to paint over the whole thing and do another one, but you're like, I want to get this out too.
Yeah.
Show other people, but
Show other people, yeah.
yeah. So there's always a fine line with
So
when to say when.
Yeah, so that's what. Yeah, that's that. I'm really excited about that. That's like the most hip hop song I've ever done.
Is that the first song you guys done together, or
Yeah, first song we've ever done together.
really? How did you not
Do music? I don't know.
get together soon?
I was always doing acoustic stuff.
Okay.
You know.
Now was he a rapper before then too, or
Yeah, he's got some of his own stuff out there,
Does he?
like on SoundCloud.
now we got to promote him? What's the?
Yeah. His name's Jason Kroes, Kroes. I think this is old sound. I'm gonna have to get it to you. I don't even know.
Was it Jason Kroes?
Yeah, what is it? It's my last name's Kroes, Kroes.
Okay.
Kroes. So that's his name. I think it's either SoundCloud or I don't know what the other one is.
Okay. Yeah.
He's got some pretty cool stuff.
Heck yeah. Now you said you got just these singles coming out. They're not going to be like on a whole album?
So
that trying to do. Or?
So the truth of the matter is this.
Tell us the truth.
So the truth of the matter is, what I've been seeing is like the best way. And to all you guys that are listening to this, yeah, go check us out on Spotify. We could really use your support. We're small potatoes. We're really fucking small potatoes. We need some support. But I've been hearing the best way to kind of like build momentum is to just do like, I think they call it a waterfall release strategy.
Okay.
And so you release one 6 weeks or maybe 8 weeks, whatever. You wait another 6-8 weeks, hit another one, another one, and then once all those singles are out, or however many you want to release as singles, then you drop the album.
Okay. Yeah.
So keep an eye out for our upcoming album. It's going to be called "Where's the Drama and How Can I Be Involved?"
Okay. Yeah.
My physical therapist I work with, Mike, he came up with that album title, so I'll always give him credit for that.
All right. Mike who?
Yeah, Mike Terrell.
Mike Terrell.
He's an excellent physical therapist. You want to hear one I got finished?
Yeah.
It's going to be on the album.
Okay.
Special kind of evil, not knowing you are bad. A special kind of woman goes right out of my dreams. And don't you know, don't you give a damn. Thought we had it all inside a crystal ball. And then you went and gave it all away. And don't you know, don't you give a damn. Run away, run away, run away, don't never come home. Run away, run away, run away, don't never come home. And don't you know, don't you give a damn. Simba, you must never, never, never come home. Simba, you must never, 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 never come home. Simba, you must never, 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 never come home.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah, dude, you're rocking out. Heck yeah.
Thanks, dude.
And here, I thought you were just the sketch comedian.
Yeah.
We never explained. Yeah, that's how I met you, through doing sketch.
Yeah, sketch comedy.
Yeah.
Fucking sucked at sketch comedy.
No, that's where you were really impressed me. You had all the stuff you had to memorize and
like
the voice you did.
like the sketches.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, it was this.
Rocked it out.
Hey, what's going on, boss? Let's go fuck up some things.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I like doing that too.
Yeah. How many other, like, how did you even get hooked up with that? Because I just got hooked up through Lucky Lee, just knowing her through stand up.
Oh, I knew her through. I took a couple classes at the comedy project, and they sent out an email. Nicole sent me. She had seen the email, and it was like, "Hey, come sign up for."
Oh, okay.
For the sketch comedy.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
That's how you signed up to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Heck yeah. And then Sean put you in just.
And then Sean just put me in a couple groups.
Okay. Yeah.
And he knew I took some classes with Sean, and he knew I did that voice.
Okay.
So he thought it'd be good for the sketch.
He knew that you were in. Did you do other sketches?
You know, I did a sketch. I did improv with him. He was my teacher.
Oh, okay.
So he knew I did
Yeah,
that.
oh.
He knew I did the. Hey, what's going on, guys? He knew I did that voice or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So he put me in the sketch. He's like, "You'd be perfect for this."
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
So that's how that happened.
Heck yeah. Then Zach, he was another perfect fit too. Yeah, you guys, all three of you guys held it up. I only had.
Yeah, you were
in the two sketches, maybe 2 lines.
2 lines. Yeah, you were great. You were great at that.
No.
You're like the glue that held it all together.
I appreciate it, but no, you guys that made it professional.
Professional. I'm so fucking professional. You hear to hear. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, Zach was in my improv class.
Okay, yeah, yep.
Yeah, so I had Sean as a teacher, and then I was in the class with.
Okay.
Zach was in the class. I think why I like being a musician better. I really like being in front of people, and I like doing funny voices.
Yeah.
And I like being, having, like everybody there likes to be in the limelight. I really struggle with improv, and I have fun with improv if it's not like a performance setting.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, here's my unpopular opinion, unsolicited opinion. I feel like improv is better as a writing tool. Like, I feel like writers should just dick around and do improv for fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Not necessarily as, like, the main event.
Yeah, okay.
Is that, you know what I mean?
I hear it, yeah.
Like, it's just like, honestly, I never really find improv funny, even at shows.
Yeah, I mean,
my
depending on what, sometimes it can be a hit or,
I don't know, I think so I grew up with my grandpa. He was old school. He was born in 1927. Mm-hmm. He fucking hated Drew Carey, and he fucking hated, this is the commercial artist guy. Yeah. And he fucking hated Whose Line Is It? And he was just like, that's bullshit. It's not funny. And I rebelled against him on a lot of things, but I think,
he was right there.
yeah, or I've just been inculcated in his thought process.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about doing stand-up too, or?
Like when I said I was at night, like when I was like reading all those books, and I've read. I didn't really want to be. No, I didn't really consider doing it, but I read a few books on like how to write jokes, like the structure of jokes, and then like the book, right? The authors would be like, if you really want to know if these are funny, you need to get up on stage and tell some jokes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
No, so I haven't really considered it. When I was a kid, like, when I was in 8th grade, I was a lost kid. Probably like a lot of people at Comedy Project. And but I wanted to be like a comedian. I used to tell my friends, I want to be a comedian when I grow up.
Yeah.
And I remember like one of the girls that I knew, I heard through the grapevine, she's like, I don't really think Burt's funny. It's like, fuck you. You know, when I was in college, I read a book about, there was just like, I didn't read a whole book. I read like the first chapter about how to be funny. Mm-hmm. They were like, transcribe your favorite comedian's bit, like, so this would have been like 2008, 2009. Transcribe their bit onto like a Word document, like write it down. Mm-hmm. And like do the pauses, write the pauses in, write this in, write this bit in. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I did some stuff with comedians, stuff like that, but never like super seriously.
Yeah.
I've never got up on a stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up with my grandpa, and I really looked up to him.
Yeah.
He liked Bob Newhart. Because
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, he's funny. He's funny. Even if I didn't think he was funny,
Mm-hmm.
just something that you say.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like little kids who are like, I love the lines. No, you don't.
Yeah. But anyways, back to you. That was cut out. So.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna cut that out.
Yeah,
It makes it more fun, actually, for me to chat that way.
But what are your like musical inspirations? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let me set this guitar down here. Musical inspirations.
What are some of your musical inspirations? Aspirations to be and inspirations.
I've liked a lot of different music. Probably everybody says that. I've liked a bunch of different things growing up at different phases. Who I've been super into, even the last couple of years, is the 1975. I know it's kind of basic of me, I guess. Maybe not. I really like the 1975.
Yeah.
I love their vibe. They got that retro kind of thing going on. I like, like I said, I like A.G. Cook, like his synth stuff. I like that quite a bit. Mm-hmm. I mean, I returned to some classics. I grew up, my uncle who taught me how to play guitar gave me Blood on the Tracks when I was a kid, and also Highway 61, those Bob Dylan albums. Mm-hmm. So those are still dear to my heart. Okay. I still play those albums, those records a lot. Been really into, I've been really listening to a lot. Not a lot, but I've been loving some Chris Brown songs.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, I know that's kind of like, you shouldn't, like some of my wife's friends like, don't listen to Chris Brown. He's a fucking asshole. He beat, I think he's kind of a woman beater. And that's not cool, but yeah, I do like Chris Brown. You can edit that out.
You don't hold artists back for their history.
I don't listen to R. Kelly anymore.
Yeah,
I don't listen to Ignition anymore.
Michael Jackson.
I still listen to Michael Jackson. Okay. I still really like Michael Jackson.
How about who's the Puff Daddy?
This is I never really listened to Puff or P. Diddy. I did, like probably most kids. I was born in 1990. Probably most
1990. I was graduated in 91. So you could be my kid.
Yeah, I could be.
What's your mother's name?
You're funny. Kelly Kroes.
Kelly Kroes?
Yeah. You know her?
No.
Oh, yeah. My friend, I have this memory of, like, getting, like, I didn't really smoke that much weed as a kid. I just got super paranoid. Mm-hmm. But I would, like, drink, and my friends would smoke, and we'd, like, drive around, just fuck around. One of the guys I'd hang out with a lot then, I remember him just, like, dogging on P. Diddy on those Biggie Smalls albums, like, how, P. Diddy's just like, yeah, yup. Yeah, some of the songs.
Yeah. I was never a Biggie fan myself. I'll come out and tell you. I'm a Tupac guy.
Okay, yeah.
I was Tupac, so.
I hate to say this, but for me, like, it was some of the first stuff I, like, torrented, like, on LimeWire and whatever the FrostWire, I think. So that's, like, some of the first stuff I was like, this is cool rap.
Yeah.
It felt so long. It was like 95 or 96. Yeah. Who else have I been listening to? I don't know.
Have you ever done a remix or actual,
Oh, I certainly would. I don't have the technical skills really on a computer to do that. And I've kind of been thinking about that, getting like some programs to like kind of like fuck around with the, maybe isolate some tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be sweet.
Would you have any that you can offhand that you thought you'd want to?
Like a song? No, not really. I mean, maybe songs. I mean, there's tons of old songs I liked growing up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just none. I was thinking.
I don't have anything off the top of my head. No, it's not like I've been like fantasizing, like, oh, we could do this or we could do this.
Yeah.
I think it'd be more like, oh, I got this cool tool.
Then
let's see what we can do. And then be like, oh, I used to like this old Elvis song or like this or whatever. You know what I mean?
Rips up,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how they got programs now. Yeah, you just put in the song.
and it'll separate all the parts.
And you take out everything, and you're like, oh, jeez.
That's amazing.
It's crazy. So, yeah, I would like to try definitely some of that, or, just take out the bass line and, work around.
That'd be sweet.
Sampling, or, So you got your album coming out at the end of this year, probably. How many songs you got to be expected that you want to have?
Yeah, so
You have a certain number already right now?
Yeah, so it's gonna be the ones like just alright, and then that song, and then that song, that song. Maybe 6 songs, 7 songs.
Okay.
It's gonna have an intro. I'm really excited. It's gonna have an intro. It's gonna be called The Intro. I'm excited about it.
The official intro? Or?
Yeah, it's just gonna be it's like an instrumental piece that I made up.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know. We met and
looks like I'm gonna have to edit this out too. You better get this right.
You're fine. No, okay. Well, the thing is, we've been living with each other. I met her in 2014.
Not a sin, though. We'll edit this out too.
Not a sin. I mean, we were living with each other before we before we got married. We were kind of already in sin. Yeah, certainly wasn't a sin.
Where'd you meet? Let's get into that real quick.
Yeah, so my wife is a librarian, and I was like a super senior at Grand Valley, and I was always hanging out at the Steelcase Library. That's the downtown library.
Mm-hmm.
And she was kind of a captive audience a little bit. I'd go up and I would chat with the people that were working. But not really. And I'd be like, I saw her once, and I'd be like, where's that girl? Where's that girl? I didn't even know her name. I would tell the people, where's that girl that was here? You know what I mean? She's so super mysterious. And then she came, and I was writing a book or a paper about Firefly, the Joss Whedon TV show. So she liked the show. She let me borrow her DVDs, and then she asked me out. Actually, we went to a play. I went to see Sound of Music. Shitty fucking musical, boring. But we went and saw that, and the rest is history.
Go on any special honeymoon there? Or?
No, we didn't go on any special honeymoon. We didn't really have any money. But we've kind of been traveling since then. So we went to Paris earlier this year, actually.
Oh, cool.
Actually, I had to push off the
someone off the Eiffel Tower there.
Right, you're out of here. No, I had to push off doing the sketch because I was in Paris actually. The sketch that we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do it a little bit later.
Okay.
I remember me sending things. Like, I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah.
That's where we were.
Okay.
Kind of a delayed honeymoon. We tried to do some traveling though. A couple years ago, we went to New York.
Well, then, you have the COVID almost.
Oh yeah, that sucked. Fucking sucked.
Your marriage lasted through that, so it must be pretty good there. I actually test on all of them.
I actually had to work through COVID.
Yeah, because
I was in medical. Yeah,
you didn't get any days off, and you're probably working even more.
I wasn't an RN then. I was in school to do that. Well, I guess at the tail end of COVID, maybe the second half of COVID, I was. But yeah, like when COVID started, I was a nurse tech.
Okay.
You know.
Thank you for your service there as well.
I'm so fucking great. Just keep the class. No, I'm
you need
kidding.
the pots and
no, that's a
Lincoln
joke
for you, but
no, that's good. That was a joke. Yeah, I'm super excited about this music thing going on. I had this stupid idea when I was like 22.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't a naturally good singer.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I just got to get to be a good singer, and then I'll start a band. It's like I should have had a band the whole fucking time. I was trying to get better at singing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was one of the most idiotic things I've ever done.
I would say don't even worry about if you're what you think is
good,
supposed to be good, that's why I think people that know too much, they know have a flaw.
Yeah.
Get frozen, so then they just don't expose themselves. But if you go, this is me, I sound like I sound,
yeah,
you're going to find your people.
I actually hadn't seen my uncle, one of my other uncles, Tony, really good artist, and he's really into music. And anyways, he invited me over to see, we watched the Martin Scorsese documentary about Bob Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
And I got so many things I could say about it. What I was going to say is he feel like he did have a decent voice as a kid. I honestly feel like he's got like vocal nodules. Because there's even a clip in there that they show of Bob Dylan when he's younger, and he's like, I shouldn't be singing right now, man. My throat is fucked. He doesn't use the word fucked, but, just like because he was on the road, and just like I don't say he wasn't like abusing his throat, but he was abusing it, just like using it every night. Yeah, I mean, because it's like, it's like.
If I do stand up, and a couple times a week, I'm like,
yeah, and you get vocal and I honestly think he did that. And so John Mayer had vocal nodules. I don't know if you remember that in like 2012.
Okay.
Like it was like right around the time he did all his stupid interviews. Like he said all these racist, he says that said a lot of dumb stuff. It was like coincided with the same time where he wound up with a vocal nodule on his thing, and he had to have like 2 surgeries, one failed surgery and then another surgery.
Okay.
And he went on like complete vocal rest.
Okay.
For like a year, maybe it was like 9 months. I don't know. I've read about it. Like not, I just kind of know about it. And then his voice is kind of back now. Like, I don't think it's exactly the same as it was before, but it's it's better. And I don't think they could have done that back when Bob Dylan started having vocal issues.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like a laparoscope. It's like a like the technology is so much better now.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like Bob Dylan would have benefited from something like that, and then he wouldn't sound like a fraud.
Yeah, I mean, I accept him for his sound or whatever, but yeah, there's some people that are like, I can't. But you got it going on, dude. You got the style, technique.
Thanks, man.
Chops.
You're really buttering me. You're really buttering me up here.
You only have the best coming in.
That's funny. Yeah, you want to hear our first single? Or am I playing too much music?
No, yeah.
I know it's my time, but I know
this is all your time.
I know you're going to say that, but
it's better to always have more.
But you kind of know better how it goes. I've never been on a show before.
I'm telling you, it's always better to have more.
Yeah, so my wife was a really good singer growing up. She's just kind of a natural at it. And she didn't take lessons growing up, I don't think, but she did do like choir, and she did like the competitions and stuff like that. So she's just like a really beautiful voice. And we should do some songs together. And she's just always like, no, I'm not gonna do music with you. I'm not gonna do that.
That's her reasoning for it.
I don't know. She's just, I think she wants to do her own thing.
Okay.
I can be kind of overbearing. I don't mean overbearing, like I think I just like, she feels a little bit swallowed up in my projects. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
It's like it's my thing, and I'm excited. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay.
I think it's just, it's hard. I think you maybe know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I hear you.
She just wants to do her own thing. But I was recording this song. She's like, I could do it better. She says it from the other room. I could do it better than that. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I like re-recorded the whole thing to be in a different. Anyway, so this is a song I did with my wife. There's a decent recording of it on YouTube. It's called "Getting What We Got." It's kind of like the vocal technique, like her singing is great, but kind of the way I recorded it. There's like a lot of room noise in it, so it's like,
okay,
I'm not super proud of the
actual recording.
Of the actual recording.
Yeah.
But this is that song.
Hey, come on, it's time. Let's talk about the time. Saw you standing near the willow tree. Something in your eyes made me feel alright. Looked up at the sky, then it was gone. So don't come around here anymore. Don't smile as it was before. I know you're already gone. Yeah. I've tried to force my will upon this world. Everything must change, nothing remains the same. Like a rolling river and the fall of Rome, and forgotten gods to your love for me. So don't come around here anymore. Don't smile as it was before. I know you're already gone. Hey, come on, it's time. Let's talk about the time I saw you standing near the willow tree. So don't come around here anymore. Don't smile as it was before. I know you're already gone, but I'm thanking the world for getting what we got.
Thanks, man. So I like that song.
Heck yeah,
I gotta read.
that's great, bro.
Yeah.
That's great. Now she was singing her vocals on this original one, though.
Yeah, she sang. I mean, yeah, I wrote this. She wrote something like she added the thanking the world for getting what we got. She put that at the end. Like
Okay.
that. I'd had the lyrics somewhere else on the song,
Okay.
so she helped arrange it.
Did she play any instruments herself, or
No,
per se, or
no. I mean, she probably could like play piano.
yeah?
She's got a really good ear.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm saying, she's like a natural singer. Unlike me. I'm getting better at it though. I've gotten quite a bit better at it. Like I'm not.
You sound great, bro.
Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. It's but so it didn't come naturally to me though.
You got another one?
I got so many. I got so many songs I could play.
Yeah, do whatever.
So this is an upcoming one from the album.
Don't you worry about it, you and I will never, never be free.
I gotta go lower.
Don't you worry about it, you and I will never, never be free. And don't you worry about our parents getting old, never leaving Tennessee. And don't you think that I have forgotten you. When it's getting warm and the dark is turning light, guess we'll always have Patty. Every single night I see you in my dreams, climbing up our old oak tree. And don't you think that I have forgotten you. Don't think about it, we're fine without it. 1 foot already out the door. Here we are together, you said forever. Don't think about it anymore. Oh. Thinking about that poster in your old bedroom of the sad girl all alone. You said I'd always have a place to call. Forever was never enough. And don't you think that I have forgotten you. Don't think about it, we're fine without it. 1 foot already out the door. Here we are together, you said forever. Don't think about it anymore. Oh, yeah. Every single night I see you in my dream. You're chopping down that old oak tree. You said I'd always have a place to call. Forever wasn't ever enough. Don't you think that I have forgotten? Don't think about it, we're fine without it. 1 foot already out the door. Yeah, we are together, you said forever. Don't think about it anymore. Thanks, man. Yeah, so that was my wife helped write that song. I had a different chorus.
Okay.
She's like, that's shade. And then so she redid it. She's like, don't think about it. We're fine without, so she wrote that part one afternoon.
Heck yeah.
She did the Tennessee line too.
Tennessee? Okay.
Well, I know about Tennessee. She wrote that too.
Why did she have Tennessee in her mind?
She actually does have family that live in Tennessee. Okay. One time I was telling someone about the song. She's like, I wrote that line. I was like, oh yeah, you did, didn't you? So yeah, and so she got family down there. So
was she ever from down there before, or just family?
Just family down there. No, she's from Michigan, east side of the state of Michigan. So yeah,
east side.
East side, yeah.
Okay, you're always been around.
Yeah, it's
this
lame.
side?
Yeah, I know. I feel kind of a little embarrassed about it.
No, I've been here.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yeah. So
yeah,
if you're embarrassed, I'm even more embarrassed.
No, I'm not embarrassed. I'm just. I've looked up to my uncles quite a bit. My mom's sisters growing up, and they both moved away, and then came back.
Okay.
So I always thought that was what true men did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Like you're on your own. Yeah.
Your grandpa, obviously since he was born in 27, he's not with us today still.
Yeah, no, he died when I was a senior in high school.
Senior in high school.
Yeah, he was born in 20. Yeah, so
he was always from around Michigan and all that too, or
he was from Muskegon, and then he had gone. So he caught the tail end of World War II. He served in Italy.
Okay.
And I don't think he saw combat. And when he came back, the GI Bill, he went to art school. He went to the Art Institute of Chicago.
Okay.
He actually married my grandma. Then they moved to Chicago. He finished school, and he works as an elevator operator.
Okay.
And then
became a man guy.
And then moved to Grand Rapids. Yeah, and he was.
Oh, he's a Grand Rapids.
Then he was Grand Rapids. I don't know if that's it. It's just I've heard these stories about it. Like he would say he'd have martini lunches on Fridays, and he'd be so drunk coming home he'd have to stop at every red light.
Yeah.
Walk around the car and throw up.
Really?
I mean, just yeah. I mean, it sounds.
It was different.
It was a different era. Yeah.
Who was the one that you said was the actual professional musician?
That was my uncle.
Your uncle.
That was my uncle Nick. So he went to Hampshire College in.
Is he still around then too?
Yeah, he lives in Muskegon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he grew up in Grand Rapids.
Mm-hmm.
And he taught me how to play. He studied with a guy like a guitar player, like a flat picker, like a really good flat picker. I think he won a national award or something.
Mm-hmm.
So he studied with this guy, and then he went out to Seattle. He ended up playing upright bass for a bluegrass band.
Okay, yeah.
That's the situation. That's my
But then taught you how to play that upright bass when you're just a little kid, and you.
Yeah, taught me how to play bass when I was a little kid. Nothing fancy though. It was just boom, 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 or like that bass line. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I got duped into playing bass a little bit. And I'd say things like, the most important part of the band is the bass, and it is. It's so important to have a good bass player. Yeah. But at the same time, as a kid, it's well, yeah. And maybe I'm just being naive, and he's actually a big deal, and everybody knows who he is. But I feel like he's almost just did his own recordings. He's in a studio,
mm-hmm.
but he just never blew up, and he's not a huge deal. And I'm this is some of the best stuff I've heard.
Yeah.
From the 1970s
70s.
Okay.
I wish I could tell. But
Yeah. And that's another thing too, where you were talking about, which kind of reminded me of this thought. You know, where you said, "Oh, it wasn't quite a good enough recording. We want to have a better recording of it." But it's weird that sometimes when someone has recordings that aren't perfect, I don't know, it just gives it a natural feeling that this is more intimate when it has errors, flaws.
I mean, maybe you're right.
You know, I don't know.
I think you're probably right about that. Maybe I'll release that song and I'll just release it as just say demo on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just throw the word demo on it and then like.
I always compared it kind of like, building a fort in the woods. It's when you're a kid, you're building a fort in the woods, and it doesn't have to be up to code, does it? For you to have fun.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, eventually, once we build enough, playhouses, they're going to get better. And then, especially if all of a sudden people start wanting us to watch us build this playhouse, we're going to be more conscious. And we'll make it a little bit better. Of course, it always should get better, but don't say it has to be a mansion.
Perfect. I got you. That makes sense. And then
you're not letting us have fun in the woods, anymore. And
I get it. Yeah, that's a good analogy. I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
That's your analogy? You made that. I mean, you made that analogy. I'll probably be sharing that. I'll give you credit for that. Though. That's a good analogy. Well, yeah, this is the recording of it.
Hey, come on, it's time. Let's talk about the time I saw you standing near the willow tree. Something in your eyes made me feel alright. Looked up at the sky and then it was gone. So don't come around here anymore. Don't smile like you even care. We've been here many times before.
I think it all sounds okay. I just recorded the vocals into like an empty room, and it's just like I just think the vocal quality of the recording could sound better.
I was say it sounds awesome.
Does it sound okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might release that actually. I might just put it as like say demo or just something and be like, this is an old recording.
No, you think you need to say that?
You don't think so?
No. You're trying to.
I think I'm doing too much.
You're putting an expectation on something that someone doesn't have an expectation of.
Right. I guess you're right.
So then you go, okay, this ain't the best. So then they might not even go look at it then.
Right. Okay.
So just.
I might do that.
The title. This is the best damn song in the world. And if they don't, know what? Now they're going to say that ain't the best song. And now know what's going to happen. Other people are going to say, yeah, it is a great song. And then they're going to go back and forth before you know if that's the damn hit of the song because you got all this controversy started.
All right. I appreciate
your fans back and forth.
I appreciate your your optimism there and your cheerleading. Yeah, thank you.
I'm not optimistic. It's telling you the truth. I feel how it works. How it works. Yeah, it's a very good song.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good one. All right, I think this is the last one I'll play for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is Speak For Me. It's on my YouTube. I got a live recording of it on my Instagram, but I want to do a good recording of it.
I turn around to see a vacant bed. There you march over some tipped rich. Mama says I'm a fool for you. Papa knows that I'm crazy too. Where do you go when you run away? Why do you leave me here to stay? I know you're looking for some peace of mind. You've been looking for your whole life. You say I'm always on your mind. That'll make up for broken time. Where do you go when you run away? Why do you leave me here to stay? I'm gonna need you to speak for me. I don't know if I can make it now. There are ghosts in the garden wall, telling secrets to all involved. They're telling me to run away. They're telling me not to stay. I know when the morning comes, I'll be thinking of you. I'm guessing you won't be thinking of me. Maybe that's all we'll do. Oh yeah. I'm begging you to come spend some time. I've even put it in a rhyme. It's getting so I can't sleep at night. I wanna hear you talk for days and days and days and days. Where do you go when you run away? Why do you leave me here to stay? I know when the morning comes, I'll be thinking of you. I'm guessing you won't be thinking of me. Maybe that's all we'll do. Oh, yeah. I thought I saw you in my dreams. Bloody knife and bloody eyes. All that's left is the stupid line. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Where do you go when you run away? Why do you leave me to stay? I know when the morning comes, I'll be thinking of you. I'm guessing you won't be thinking of me. Maybe that's all we'll do. I'm guessing you won't be thinking of me. Maybe that's all we'll do. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Heck yeah. Yeah, you definitely got an album out. For sure.
I didn't even play my other song. I didn't play my first single yet.
No.
I'll play it in a second.
All right.
Sweet, yeah, it's fun. I got other songs I'm working on too that are not finished yet. So
Okay. You have a particular goal that you want to do with this? You said you got 6 or so songs for this.
I might have more now that I'm starting to play them.
But are you like even thinking about other stuff beyond this already that you're kind of stashing away too, or?
Yeah, I like to write. I like to write songs.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got other stuff I want to do. I'm still kind of in the middle phase where it's just like I'm just trying to pump out stuff, and like I don't know if I'm as discerning as I should be.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing here, I'm like, yeah, they're pretty good. You know what I mean? And I like playing them, but it's. I think I need to. I don't know. I guess I don't really have a plan. It takes time too because then it's like, okay, well now I'm gonna go do. Because doing the producing takes as long as writing the song.
Yeah, or longer, yeah.
Or longer.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes the song could be just, boom, we got it.
Yeah.
That's when you know you got a good one, when you're quick like that.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh yeah, the whole production thing.
Yeah.
It's tough though because there's like so many people out. I read somewhere it's like I don't know if this is true. I think this was AI. I said how many new songs go on Spotify today? It was like 75,000.
I believe it. Yeah.
That's an insane amount of songs. Yeah. I guess what I really want to start doing is doing some more shows. Honestly, the best show I've ever been to. There's a few. I've been to some good shows. I went to a show this year. I went to a house show. A singer-songwriter kind of travels around the world, small time. I was blown away. It was in a living room. It was in someone's living room. It was a house show. I don't know if you've ever been to one of those. I really haven't been to many of those. It was so good.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just like maybe 20 of us there, and he just comes out, no mics.
Yeah.
He just does he starts singing a cappella.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so intimate and just so good.
Yeah.
And I saw Stevie Wonder this year. It's not very far off from listening to a record.
Yeah.
In an arena. There's something about those house shows, man.
I bet, yeah. That comedian, Dane Cook, just had a stand-up special. It was kind of like outside. He was sitting on the porch and had people through the lawn. And
yeah, I feel like it would just be so good.
Yeah.
Because I don't necessarily...
It feels intimate.
I was just blown away by how good it was. I don't even think I think he was a really good artist and singer-songwriter. And I was in tears. Scott Cook travels around, and his wife's really great too. She plays bass and sings.
How do they get hooked up with the houses then?
What's her name? Pamela, I think's her name. I don't know. That's what I don't know how they do it. That's like a network. I don't know. That sounds like an album there to you though. That sounds like I could string those together for a show.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, it'd probably be a shorter playlist, but
then tell you little stories in between, and sort of stretch the time out a little bit too.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Honestly, that's why I took
Improv as well.
Improv, because I saw, actually, it's a really good show. I saw Leo Kottke. He's like a guitar player. You're familiar with? So he's like a guitar player from the 70s. He does finger style.
Yeah. He
was so funny in between his little riffing, or I think he might have scripted it a bit. So it was just so entertaining and just so funny. And after I saw him, I was like, I want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
To do the little things in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Steele was like that too.
I don't see any reason why you couldn't.
Sweet, man.
Yeah. Do the last thing.
Yeah, let me just. I know. I didn't even know I was gonna play, and then I was at home.
I wouldn't expect you either. Yeah. So no, it's quite.
Is that okay?
Pleasurable treat.
Is that okay?
Definitely okay.
Yeah. This is our first thing. This is my first thing. Everything is just alright. Hold on, let me restart this. Here we go. Everything is just alright. Why don't you return my calls? I saw you just the other night, wearing that green chiffon. I should not have made the joke about God. I saw you roll your eyes. I'm going down the older road. I'm searching for love I lost. Her eyes are emerald gold, and the secret she foretold. I should not have made the joke about God. I saw you roll your eyes. I should not have said those things I did. Oh no. Why you gotta go and run away, acting like you don't even know my name? I thought I saw you just the other day, hanging around, creeping around my bedroom door. You're trying to get lucky, baby, that won't happen no more, get away.
everything is just alright. But why don't you return my calls? I saw you just the other night. You're wearing that green chiffon. I should not have made that joke about God. I saw you roll your eyes. I should not have said that stupid shit I did. Oh no, oh no. Why you gotta go and run away, acting like you don't even know my name? I thought I saw you just the other night, hanging around, creeping around my bedroom door. You're trying to get lucky, won't happen. Oh, I thought I saw you hanging around, baby. I want you to get away, get away, get away, get away, 'cause you're crazy, baby. You fucking crazy lady. You don't know why I think you're fucking nuts. You know what I mean? There you go.
Heck yeah, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuckoo. Well, hey, I appreciate you stopping in.
Yeah, it was great, man.
Cool. I'm glad you
Super
had
great.
fun. Cool.
Yeah, I had a super good time. It was super good. I'm excited to see how you edit it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Peace.
I saw you there in chilly stripes.